And now what's happening online about the Brock Lesnar thing, WWE, you're falling right into WWE's hands. There ain't no record for having a title for 435 days. People are creating this, era thing because they feel that WWE is trying to slap the face of CM Punk and his fans. So, let's have Brock Lesnar hold the title for 437 days because now CM Punk cannot be recognized as the longest reigning champion in the modern era. When was CM Punk ever labeled that? You understand what I'm saying? You cannot create your own eras simply because you want to elevate someone you like or you want to put down somebody you don't like. If anybody out there hears any moron saying that, challenge them. Say, listen, when did the modern era start in wrestling? By the way, when did the modern era start in baseball? Tell me who is the modern day home run king in Major League Baseball. Tell me who it is in basketball or in football. It is just, when you actually think about it, it just does not make sense. Bruno has the record for the longest reigning champion of all time. You see what Miz? I'm a big fan of the Miz. But because he's had all of these multiple title reigns, the only way they're going to get him to break a record is by holding the title X amount of times, or they're going to add all of his championship reigns together and say combined, he's the longest reigning intercontinental champion of all time, because they won't have him. You can't just you could create a record for every fucking thing. They created a record for the longest time that Carmella never cashed in. WWE actually acknowledged that. Carmella holds the record of not doing something.
That's true.
The reason why I bring this up, everyone, is because when we said 6-7 months ago that it's no longer everybody gets a title, everybody gets a trophy, now it's everybody gets a record, this is it in full blown. Carmella, longest reigning with the briefcase without cashing it in. Daniel Bryan, longest in the Royal Rumble ever. Have 85 fucking guys.
What about what's Zack Ryder's former partner's name who loses every match?
Yeah, he's 0 and 172.
Yeah, he's got the record. Yeah, I mean, there's records all over the place. You're right.
Everybody breaks a record. That's what it is. And people out there, when you write these reports and you retweet it and you talk about it in social media, you're catering right into the hands of WWE. When you take a step back and you actually challenge that, what does that even mean of the modern era? Why isn't 1985 this modern era? All right, if you want to say of this generation, fine. It's still not a fucking record. All right, the longest reigning champion is the longest reigning champion. In the 1970s, they didn't say of the modern era, but really it's called Gotch. No, there's a record, and people just want to have everybody associated with a record, so they're creating their, what the hell? I'm telling you, just challenge people, and even better, and I dedicate this one to you.